Hey guys, it's your brujacarrieliz here to do a quick little energy reading from my beautiful collective. You know what time it is. Grab your coffee, your tea, your wine, your weed, whatever it is that you need, and come hang out with me. Alrighty guys, I've already set the tone, lit some sage, said my prayers, and as I was setting up the decks, I was humming a song, and I haven't heard this in a while. And it was Temporary Home by Carrie Underwood. If you guys go listen to it, I just feel like, guys, we're all walking each other back home. We're here to experience life, the good, the bad, the ugly, the ups and downs, all of it. We're experiencing life, we're experiencing love, heartbreak, death, births. Like, we're experiencing so much in life. And that's what it is. That's what it's all about. Spirit is saying that some of you are so dead set on a certain goal or a certain achievement or certain, material item, and not realizing that you're missing it. You're missing the point. The point is to experience life. The point is to enjoy the journey. The point is to be in the moment. And yeah, so let's tap in. Let's do this reading. I'm gonna do messages from your ancestors, messages you need to know from your ancestors and spirit guides. So keep in mind, guys, this reading is going to be general. If you'd like to book your own personal reading, you're more than welcome to. My website is down below. I do offer tarot readings, candle services, and Reiki healing. Okay, let's tap in and see. I'm almost hesitant. It's so funny because I'm just like, how badly are we going to get roasted right now? Like, how badly, how much are we gonna get called out? Because I get that. I get that feeling. I also get to, for some of you, the situation, the experience that you're having right now is temporary. Especially with that song, Temporary Home. You could be moving homes. You could be moving out of state, out of country. You could be shifting and moving in some way, shape, or form. And I also get to, for some of you, this could be like a financial situation. Whatever kind of difficulty you're dealing with right now, whether this is heartbreak from a loss of a relationship, whether this is the loss of an actual physical person, whether this is struggling financially, whether this is, you need to move locations. There's something to that these experiences that you're having are temporary. They kind of made me pause. They kind of made me like, some of you need to take a deep breath. Some of you, almost in your mind, make it worse than what it actually is. And if you could actually stop, think, breathe. I definitely, I feel it in my shoulders. Some of you are just so tightly wound up. You're wound up. You're stressed out. Some of you could be experiencing physical pain. Some of you could just be experiencing emotional pain. Whatever this pain is, it is temporary. Okay. So let's see. Spirit, please and thank you. Messages for my beautiful collective for their highest and greatest good. I'm not going to take the whole chunk, but immediately this this fell out, and it says villain. You can always rewrite the story. Yeah. Some of you need to be okay with being the villain in other people's story. Don't be afraid to disappoint people. You need to stop that fucking people pleasing is what I just heard. Oh, already. But I get that, collective. Some of you could be the type that you want to be there for everyone. You want to be here, there, everywhere. You want to say yes to everything. And you have to also put limits, because I just heard in my head, pump the brakes. Pump the brakes on that. Help yourself first before you can help others, Help yourself first before you can help others. Some of you could be the go-to person in your family. Whenever there's a crisis, whenever there's something going on, you're the one that figures it out. You're the one that handles it. And you're just like, damn, when am I gonna get some help myself? Okay, so let's see what is going on. What is going on for my beautiful collective? But I see that some of you are going to be rewriting your story. If other people have placed expectations or a story of this is how your life's gonna go, this is who you're gonna be, right? You have the opportunity and the chance to rewrite that for yourself. You don't have to believe that story, that narrative, right? Of you're never gonna make it, you're only gonna amount to this much, blah, 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 blah. You know, it's the blah, 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 blah that affected you deeply that you need to address and say, you know what? Fuck that shit. Fuck that noise, right? Fuck that. I get to decide who I want to be. Right here, right now. Okay. Lighthouse here. The picture frame she's hanging up says, I'm always enough. And on the bottom it says, don't doubt your worth. Yeah. Some of you need to have affirmations around your home so that you can remember that, repeat them out loud. You need to repeat these things out loud. And they're saying repetition is so important when you're learning new things about yourself or when you're rewriting your story, because you need to say these things out loud. Sometimes, collective, I feel like you go through difficult things and you're just like, well, that's fucked up. And then you never address it again. You never say out loud how that made you feel. You never say out loud how something impacted you. You just kind of bottle it up. And for some, because they're saying for some rhyme or reason, you have doubted yourself along the way. Whether or not you've had cheerleaders surrounding you. Because I do get that. You could have people, you could have family, you could have friends, you could have whomever. Some people that have cheered you on and other people who have kind of left you, abandoned you, talked down to you, told you negative things. But at the core of things, you have to be your own cheerleader. You have to be your own person that believes in yourself, believes in your dreams, and knows that you're worthy of continuing on that journey. Little cat, if you don't stop scratching. Psst. Oh my God. I know he hears me. We have at the bottom of the deck, confidence. It says it comes with time and practice. Yeah. You're needing to rebuild this part of yourself, your own confidence, your own self-worth, collective. We have raindrops here popping out. It says take a chance on them. There could be a new friend, a new person that comes into your life, or even someone that you know already that you have not given them a chance into your bubble. Oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy right now. And they're pointing out the sword here on her bag. I feel like some of you could be very guarded and defensive, but I also get this is truth. The truth is coming out right here. Maybe someone could confess their feelings. Maybe you need to confess your feelings. Maybe both of you need to confess feelings, but there's something here of truth needing to come out and feeling worthy enough, feeling good enough, feeling confident. You need to show up for yourself. As much as you show up for other people, when do you show up for yourself? What do you leave over at the end of the day for yourself? Do not place yourself on the back burner. Do not place your dreams on the back burner, collective. We also have the Tower here. Unplug and relax for a spell. Yeah. Disconnect from the comparison game. Disconnect from thinking you're not worthy enough, thinking you're not good enough, thinking that, you know, things aren't going to work out for you anyway, so why bother trying? Something about that. It's because they're saying, why bother trying? There's something about you that's almost like given up in a sense. And Spirit is saying, I need you to stop that. I need you to stop putting yourself down. I need you to stop thinking that way. You're here to rewrite your story. You're here to give yourself a second chance. For some of you, Where you're at right now is either a second or third chance at life, or at, you know, love or whatever. But a second chance or third chance. I also get to, it's like restart as many times as you need to, right? Who says you have to, you know, pick a certain career path for the rest of your life, or pick a certain location for the rest of your life, or, you know, challenge yourself. That's the best way that you will grow. The perspective that you have right now is outdated, they're saying. The perspective that you have about yourself is outdated, or it's low vibrational. I wonder what you would say to your younger self if you could have a conversation with 5-year-old version of you, 13-year-old version of you, 18-year-old version of you, 25-year-old version of you, whatever age you're at, right? Throne. What? Your potential is endless. Your potential is endless. And in this chunk it says garden. Something lovely will grow from this. And I love too that the sword of truth is there. That's what they're saying. It's a sword of truth. There's some kind of truth that's coming out for you, collective. So funny, they're pointing out the flowers. They all bloom in their own time. I feel like you need to give yourself that chance to see where your potential will take you, because it is limitless. I feel like you're limiting yourself. There could be people around you that are limiting yourself. Maybe even lack of funds, lack of support is limiting you right now. You could be feeling stuck. You could be feeling stagnant. Let's just breathe through it, right? Let's just breathe through it. Because I'm always just like, they're making me feel this energy. They're making me feel this energy, and it's really down, it's really low. Some of you could maybe suffer or like live with depression, you know what I mean? And again, the villain card came out again, rewrite your story. Some of you could be, you know, it's kind of like a lifelong quest with it. And you just kind of deal and you kind of bury it. Oh. Yeah, we have Clover here with release your guilt. We have Bitch Fire, stand up for yourself. We also have Gold, you don't need someone else to fix you. Yeah, and I do love that too. She looks like she has a little mug that has all these little gold lines. It's like the cracks are where the light comes in. Just heard you're solid gold. I feel like you just don't recognize your worth, collective. You don't recognize the impact that you could bring to this world. There's something you're needing to release, some kind of guilt, some kind of sadness that you're needing to release. And you don't need anybody else to fix you. This is work that you have to do yourself. This is healing work that you have to do. Because they just put this song in my head. It's just me, myself, and I, solo right until I die. Cause I got me for life. Yeah. You need to have your own back right now. And for some of you, you're needing to stand up. Stand up to others. Could be someone that could be bullying you in a sense or making you feel like shit. You're needing to stand up for yourself. We have at the bottom of the deck, prophets and ancient seers, decisions, predictive guidance. Yeah, so there's something coming up for you that you're needing to pay close attention. I knew I felt this. I knew I felt this, that you are moving. There could be travel, change in location. There could be a decision here about this. Wow. We have Archangel Zadkiel with self-acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness. Yeah. I do get, collective, you may have to forgive yourself. There could have been some kind of action that you've taken, maybe some kind of self-harm or some kind of self-sabotage. And there's a need to accept yourself as is. There's a need to love yourself. There's a need to forgive yourself, have compassion for yourself. We also have thought vibrations. Yeah, resonant choices, signature signals. Yeah, your thoughts create things. It's so important for you to keep your thoughts in check because you create things. Things are starting to pop up for you, collective. I also get too that when you connect with people, wow, I love too that 21, 22, 23 came out. They're kind of out of order though, but there's something about you getting things in order. You need to balance yourself out. I also got to, collective, when you get around the right kind of people, there's something about either telepathically you guys can, you're just on the same wavelength. You could say the same things out loud. You could, I don't know, some of you could almost predict things and say things and suddenly it happens. When you get around the right kind of people, you'll notice the shift of like, oh shoot, we're really tapped in, tuned in. We're really saying the same things or thinking the same things. You'll be sitting next to someone and they're singing a song that you've had on your mind. And you're like, wait, why are you singing this? I don't know, I just had it in my head. Something like that. Pay attention to those little cues. Okay, anything else from this deck? My beautiful collective for their highest and greatest good. Yeah, so there's a change in location. There's a decision that you're needing to make, collective. Oh, yes. We have confusion here with many choices and uncertainty. We also have mindfulness. Peaceful presence and quiet mind. Yeah. In times of confusion, what do you have to do? You have to stop. Stop and smell the roses because there's a major decision that you're needing to make. Okay, so let's see. What is going on. We're just gonna go straight for tarot. They're like, that's enough. I love how we have Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Like I said, there's truth that's coming out. There's an idea that's coming out. There's some kind of news coming your way. There could be an offer coming your way. There's some kind of contract. But I see it, collective. You're kind of uncertain or not sure which way to go. But just knowing that you need to make a decision could cause stress, and that's why they're saying ground and center yourself. Yeah. Wow. Wow. The cards that just came out. It's like we're just repeating the same shit, right? The world here, like I said, there's travel here for you, collective, and you are so back and forth with it, with the decision that you have to make. You're checking out the pros and cons. You're not sure. You're kind of juggling this back and forth, this decision that you're needing to make. The World card, something's coming to a close, so a new beginning can happen. You have to shut the door on the past in order to start new. Yeah, and you're just back and forth. You're uncertain. Some of you need to do a deep dive in your emotions. Some of you are afraid to either face yourselves, face your emotions, face your fears, face the hard shit, right? But you're needing to. I just heard in my head, someone, get a clue. Some of you are very sarcastic. Some of you are very sarcastic, or sometimes you could be mean to yourselves. Yeah, we have temperance. I love that, temperance. This is finding balance within yourself, within your surroundings. It's that kind of yin and yang kind of energy. Where there's lightness, there's dark. Where there's darkness, there's light. I don't know, they said it like that, which normally I wouldn't say it like that, but you can't really see the light until you see the darkness, and you can't really see the darkness unless you have light shining on it. They're putting that term like chiaroscuro, which is an art term of seeing both, having both. You need both. It's necessary. Some of you have that within you. You have light and darkness within you. And it's kind of just like, some of you almost feel like, am I a good person? Am I a bad person? Like there's decisions or actions that you've taken that make you question that. And that's where you're needing to have that compassion for yourself, that self-forgiveness. We're all just figuring it the fuck out. Nobody has a clue what they're doing, what the direction they're going, what they're doing. They're all just fucking winging it. Honestly, fucking winging it. Collective, there's healing here for you. And I also get to, there could be a blessing coming your way. There's something that you've been wishing and hoping and praying and wishing and hoping and praying and wishing and hoping and praying. God, I can't say that faster. But there's something you've been wishing and hoping and praying for. Because I just heard, please, 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 please. Like, please, I hope this happens, please. It's like you're tugging on Spirit's heartstrings. Like, please, let this happen. Please let this come through. What else? What else for my beautiful collective? Yeah, for some of you, could be making the plans of purchasing a new home, property. You could be changing location some way, shape, or form. It's a big step. It's just what I heard. It's a big move. It's a big step. Whew. You're going to be getting some kind of exciting news coming your way, or a message, something that you're waiting on, collective. You've been patiently waiting for a yes or a no. You've been patiently waiting for an opportunity to come your way. Maybe you've had a lot of no's. You've been having a lot of rejection or a lot of no's, and you're waiting for that yes. You're waiting for the right thing. I get the sense of, don't be discouraged when you're getting rejections, when you're getting no's, because it's only redirecting you to the right option for you. It's only redirecting you to better. Yes, to your blessing. I love how the star came out on its own, right? It's only redirecting you to better. Wow, Ace of Cups here. The Two of Cups. What is this? Oh, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you, you're needing to change locations, move. Maybe even just getting out on your own. You know, like if you live with family or you live with other people, you have roommates of some kind. Like some of you are going to be moving out and doing things on your own. That could be scary, but it's something that you're hoping and wishing and praying for. Your self-love, the love that you're pouring back into yourself, is going to attract a partner. It's going to attract, a connection, and it's new. It's new and it's scary. It's new and it's scary. Because they're pointing out, for this Page of Pentacles, they're pointing out this person's standing there and balancing, and they're just like, they're pointing out like, how long do you think this person can sit there and balance? Like stand there and balance. But isn't that how majority of relationships go? Like, how long will this last? How long will this person be in my life? How long will I have this friendship? How long, you know, some people, especially if you've had loss, you know, that's scary to open up your heart, because it's like, how long will this person be in my life? You know, is it time to open up my heart? Is it time to open up and let someone in? Because I get, collective, you're very guarded. I see this so much throughout your reading of, you have kind of like your walls up, your guard, you're very closed off. You don't let people in because emotionally that's exhausting, to let people in and then they just leave. You know, or they disappoint, or they don't understand you. And I get, collective, you're going to have this newfound energy, this newfound spark within you that attracts new love, new energy, new friendships, new people into your life. It's just a matter of like, will you accept it or will you not? You're teeter-tottering, you're back and forth. But it's a blessing. It's something that you've been hoping and wishing and praying for. It's something new that's coming in for you. And that's where it's like, will you open up your heart and understand that if you open up your heart, you're giving it to share. Not giving it away, giving it to share. Because I feel like for some of you, what they put in my mind is that you feel like you've given away your heart before, and it's hard for it to, like, you just feel like you didn't quite fully get it back, or like your heart was left in pieces and you've been putting it back slowly, bit by bit, and that's why it's been so difficult to open up, difficult to feel good about yourself, difficult to feel worthy. Let's see, cards just fell out. Yeah, right on the money, guys, right on the money. It's all gonna work out in divine timing. It is all working out in divine timing. This new coming in, this new path, this new journey for you, and it's gonna be scary. This is going to scare the fuck out of you. It is. Emotionally opening up yourself to other people, to new people coming into your life, or a relationship, because this person doesn't have to be new. They could be a friend. They could be something that has potential, right? It has potential, but has it taken off? It hasn't. But it's almost just like you're afraid to see where it would go. Yeah. Some of you are very, very guarded. Like I said, you're very guarded because you hold on to what it is that you know. And maybe what you've known is rejection or heartbreak, or, you know, just even the idea of maybe I'm not worthy of this. But you have this new potential here for you. Could be very passionate, could be very loving, could be very kind. You could have something that starts off very small and grows and grows. But it's like, will you allow it to? Because Spirit is saying relationships, they're putting, it's like tennis or it's like badminton. You have to have a pair and you go back and forth, back and forth. It's not just one person putting in all the energy and effort. It's a back and forth. And I don't want to say game, but it's more or less you have to participate, you know? You have to be willing to give in order to receive. You have to be willing to receive in order to give. Like it's a back and forth exchange. It's an energy exchange. Some of you are so afraid to get hurt. Some of you are so afraid to open up and give again, or even just to receive love. Some of you are afraid of this. That's what they're saying, because 8 of Swords is my card of I'm afraid. And you're letting your thoughts get the best of you. You're letting your thoughts wind you up, and you're almost like bound to the negativity. You're almost bound to these fear-based thoughts, fear-based thinking. Yeah. I just heard too, like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid when you finally get what it is that you wanted. Don't be afraid. Because this is like an old wish. This is some kind of wish fulfillment that's coming in for you, collective. You've prayed from the heart and now it's coming in for you. And it may almost feel like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this. I don't know. I've asked for it, but I'm not ready for it. And that's where Spirit is just like, okay. Are you ready now? Are you ready now? Like, there's divine timing here at play, because it's like, all right, well, we have this here for you. Yeah, right? Wish fulfillment. Be open to receive what it is that you've been hoping and wishing and praying for. The money that's coming in, the love that's coming in, the opportunities that's coming in, because, oh my gosh, because, who the fuck? Maybe someone has an accent. I'm over here like, who the fuck? who the fuck did I just channel? Who the fuck came through? There could be someone, maybe you guys have different accents, or you're from different places or something like that, but there's some kind of blessing that's coming in, some kind of wish fulfillment that you're needing to kind of get ready, be open to receiving. For some of you, this could be a fire sign, or they have traits of this in their chart. Fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could have this within their chart. They could be a very fiery person. They could be very passionate. They could be very bold, confident in your face. Maybe you're not as confident. Maybe you're not as bold. Maybe this is someone that brings you out of your shell. right? Someone that brings you out of your shell, which is a good thing. You need that. I feel like some of you need that nudge, that push. You need someone that like pushes your buttons a little bit, gets you riled up, gets you excited about life. Yeah. You have communication coming in. This could happen like suddenly too. Someone communicates their feelings. Okay, I'm not taking this whole deck, but I get it. This could be something that happens very quickly. For some of you, I get that you make a move, a change in location, and this kind of love or partnership comes in. Like the puzzle pieces start falling into place for you, collective, because there's a wish fulfillment that's coming to you. But I get that either there's a type of energy that you're in right now, either a mindset that you're in that's not working out, that you're needing to release and let go of so that this can come in for you, or there's a change in location that you're needing that is going to open up your possibilities to the kind of love or the right kind of people. Yeah. For my people who've moved around, you guys know, like, there's a difference between dating someone from the East Coast to the West Coast if you're in the US, or, you know, from a northern state to a southern state. There's a big difference there. There's a big difference. And I didn't forget my Midwesterners over there, but yeah, there's a big difference. And I get that maybe this could be a connection or a relationship that comes in. This could even be just a friendship, but there's something here that's going to flourish and grow. And some of you are afraid of it like coming true, but it's also something you wished for. So it's like, get the fuck out of your own way. You either want it or you don't. But, collective, yeah, there's something here. You guys could even be opposites, very opposite. Maybe even opposite in appearances or how you've been raised. Like I said before with the accents, you could have different, you know, accents. You could speak different languages. You could be long distance right now. Yeah, like I said, there's a spark. There's a new kind of, there's messages that are gonna come in. Collective, you have a soulmate relationship coming in for you, a connection that's very deep and profound. This is a connection that you've been waiting for, a kind of romantic relationship that, like, this is what you've been waiting for, collective. This is truly what you've been waiting for. Yeah, it comes out of nowhere. It hits you out of nowhere. This kind of love, it hits you out of nowhere. Or maybe this is a realization, because the Tower moment, I see this as an epiphany, right? This could be someone that's like been around you the whole time and you're just like, wait, I have feelings for this person, or wait, like this is my person. It shocks you. I feel like it shocks other people too. But I also get to, with all the butterflies here, this is an opportunity of metamorphosis. You know, this is an opportunity for change, growth. Not all change is bad, you know? And I get to, you could have someone that comes in that's very romantic, loving, kind. We have the Knight of Cups here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It doesn't have to be, but I do get someone that's romantic, someone that wants a chance, someone that is willing to open up and love. Some of you, I love this card too, because for some of you, if love's just kind of been off the table for you, you're almost just like, yeah, when pigs fly, this will happen, right? When pigs fly, this will happen. Some of you doubt so hard. And I get to, some of you, this is your time of healing. This is a kind of love that will help you heal. And I don't necessarily get that you need someone to fix you or heal you, right? You need you to heal you. You need you to get in the right mindset, the right heart space to allow love to come in, right? But I get this is a love that is understanding and kind and patient. This is a love that will have you believe again and be romantic again. Yeah, get that. Oh, they're putting that song in my head. I think it's Alanis Morissette, Head Over Feet or something like that. Because they just kind of pointed it out with the card. Yeah, when pigs fly, this will happen, but this is the feet overhead. Or, I don't know. It's that song. I believe it's Alanis Morissette. But you're going to be swept off your feet. This person is going to really come in and it's going to be shocking. I get for some of you, it's an epiphany. It's like, oh my gosh, this is my person. Or, oh my gosh, I've loved them all along. I also get, I don't know if you can see this, in the Four of Swords, I see a rune. Oh gosh, what is this? What rune is this? I almost see this as a blessing, as a gift. It's something, I see fertility here too for some of you. I'm over here like, what rune is this? What rune is 𝕭𝖚𝖏? It's a rune of living, but I get, collective, that it's a rune that it looks like two X's on top of each other. 𝕭𝖏𝖏s. 𝕭𝖏𝖏s? Look up that rune. Yeah. Collective, you're releasing burdens, baggage. There's a release here for you, collective. There's a release. Yeah. I also get too, there could be emotional baggage from the past that you're needing to release. And that's why it's kind of like you're very guarded. You're very, you've been waiting for this kind of love though. You've been waiting. Some of you have been waiting. Maybe this other person has been waiting for someone like you, or maybe they know you already, but they've been waiting for you to heal, or something to that. Yeah, this is a love that's worth waiting for. Wow, the wheel is here. The wheel is here, yeah. Collective, you've definitely dealt with deception in the past, cheating in the past. You've definitely dealt with people that did not deserve you, and this is why you went into hermit mode. This is why you retreated. This is why you isolated. The tables are turning. The tables are turning for you with this wheel card. Your luck has changed in regards to love, because they're showing me this. You were in a connection, collective, right? We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here. We also have earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have been in a relationship, collective, that it was competition or turmoil, because I see this. Let me just show you what I'm seeing right now. The Five of Wands, competition, turmoil, constant arguing. It just wasn't working out. It was a constant battle, right? Because they just put the song, when does love always feel like a battlefield? Battlefield, battlefield. And yeah, it's almost just like you regret. There's regret here. There's sadness, there's regret. There could have been lying, there could have been cheating, there could have been something that was exposed. And I just get, the tables are turning from that experience. There's emotional baggage here from that past experience. And Spirit is saying the tables are turning. You're about to receive a blessing, the kind of love that you really did deserve from the get-go. I did not expect this to be a love reading. Truthfully, I did not expect this, because I do get, collective, there's still healing that you're needing to address within yourself. And if there's like a cross watcher that's watching this for your person, like if you guys know each other, you've been waiting on someone, like there's something here, collective, that there's someone that still needs to do healing and work on themselves. And there is hope, because the Star card always addresses there is hope. There's hope here for you, collective. There is. There genuinely is. Don't feel like your time is up. Don't feel like, you know, love is off the table for you, or that kind of painful ending that you had before, that kind of painful experience is the only thing that you will experience. That's not true. That's not true. Spirit wants you to get that kind of mindset out of, they're like, get it out of here, please. Yeah. We have the Hanged Man here. Yeah. This is a time of pause. This is a time of, goodness, awakenings. This is an awakening. This is an awakening for some of you. Yeah. This is a time of taking action. This is a time of, holy shit, you're waking up. Some of you are recognizing that there is either a divine feminine here, or you are the divine feminine. There's something here about someone recognizing their worth and recognizing like this is the direction that's correct, right? There's someone here about feeling unworthy. Holy crap. You're seeing the truth, collective. The ways that maybe you've self-sabotaged, the ways that maybe you've held yourself back, the ways that past relationships have influenced you, and you're opening yourself back up for love. You're opening yourself, you're believing again. You're recognizing that you deserve better, that you deserve more, that the experiences that you've had were just that. They were experiences. It doesn't mean that you can't move on from it. It doesn't mean that you're gonna repeat those. You might repeat it, right? Because sometimes that's the chance with love. Sometimes that's the chance with love that you take, that gamble of opening yourself up to love. You gotta trust yourself to make that right decision. If someone's not treating you right, if someone's not loving you the right way, you have to discern, is this person right for me? And if not, take that step back. But if it is, give that person a chance. Give that person that opportunity for love. Don't hold back from love. And again, King of Wands over here popped out. So someone could definitely have fire in their chart. Wow. Do not close yourself off from love. And again, Ace of Swords. Truth is coming out. For some of you could have the option. You could have options here. Someone has to make a decision between 2 or 3. You could have options here. You're waiting for the right option. You're waiting for the right person. For some of you that are needing to make a decision, you're going to get it. It's going to be boom. You get it. It, like, the download is there. You suddenly realize it. You suddenly see it. You know that, okay, this is the right person. This is the right step to take. Because some of you could have, I said the World card, yes. Success, completion, yes. Because I just heard, yay, like you did it. When you make that decision, collective, you're going to feel it in your bones that it's the right choice. You're going to feel it. Some of you have been closed off to love, and that's why it's like, because they're saying, like, you know, for guys, like, they know instantly, like, that's their person, or that's the person they want to marry, that's the person they want to be with. Like, I just get collective. For some of you, you've been so closed off to love or relationships that you're just like, you might feel that that person's right, but you're not making the correct decisions because you're so shut off or guarded. Or there's someone here that's so shut off and guarded from love. Goodness. But the goodness that's about to come into your life, right? The abundance. Fertility is here too. Prosperity, yes. Juicy, overindulged, tempting. Goodness. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Plentiful wealth. Harvest. Yeah, telling you guys, there's a relationship that's going to come in that's going to be very fruitful. For some of you, wrap it up if you don't want kids. Because I see fertility there. And anytime I see fertility in any way, shape, or form, I'm like, For some of you have the opportunity for children. Wow, heart and home. Collective, I can't. And roundabout, wow. Happy home, security, love, kindness, family, belonging, fulfilled legacy, established affection, heart's desire, yeah, peace. And roundabout here, I love it. Community, new direction, keep it moving, connections. Solutions, many working parts, perfect timing, redirect. Yeah. Do not be afraid of those rejections because it's redirecting you to the right path, right? If some of you are kind of struggling to find a new home, a new location, or some of you are, it's going to fall into place. The right home is coming in for you. You're about to get more money. There's love here for you. And it's so like crazy how all of this comes in because some of you, it's like, yeah, develops over time. We have the still here. Yeah. And I love how there's grapes here in the still. Some of you could be like buying a home and there's like a vineyard attached, or you could be, I don't know, there's something to that you could end up making wine from the home, or like there's a farm. I'm just letting y'all know it's not for everybody, but that's there. The cards are showing me that. Yeah, it's time to take action on your dreams, right? If you're searching for a home, if you're looking for a new job, if you're if you're opening yourself up to love, don't count yourself out. That's what they're saying. Spirit is saying, do not count yourself out. Yeah, there's someone here that does feel that insecurity. They feel helpless. They feel, vulnerable even, which is so interesting because you might feel helpless, you might feel paralyzed, you might feel, well, I mean, if you're paralyzed, you wouldn't really feel. That's besides the point. But you could feel powerless. There's something here about you feeling the opposite of what you actually are. You're a great catch. You're prosperous. You're lucky. You're abundant. You're resourceful. And the thing is you don't see yourself the way other people see you. You don't see yourself. You need to get fucking excited, because the way I'm over here like, oh my God, not the bombs going off, not the dynamite here. Okay. Oh my gosh, not book burning. Oh, censorship, silence, control, canceled, destroyed heritage, limited freedom, mind games, change the narrative, rewrite history. There's some, wow, the way that did not want to come out. Collective, there could have been a breakup that was very destructive, and I just get, you are rewriting that narrative for yourself. You are rewriting history for yourself. Collective. You're changing the game for yourself. Yeah. And I just get, for the past, you're going to be very disinterested in the past. You're going to really see like, damn, this person really had me fucked up. This person really didn't love me. This person really wasn't there. It didn't work out because it wasn't meant to work out. Like, you're no longer going to feel that pull to the past, whether it's the fact that you were rejected, that heartbreak, that pain. Like, you're no longer going to feel that like nostalgic feeling, that pull of like, oh, but that person. There's something about it that when this person comes in and that realization of like, I have new love here for me. This person's amazing. They see me as something that I don't see myself as. Like, you're freeing yourself from that past narrative, that past story. You're rising up. You're seeing yourself in a different light. You're seeing love in a whole different light, connections in a whole different light. You need to get excited, because that past breakup, that past energy that did not work out, it was literally the best thing that could have ever happened to you, collective. Literally. Best thing. Fun, freedom, high vibe, rising up, relief, aspirations, successful, joyful, higher perspective. Yeah, you're going to end up seeing, maybe not now, maybe later on down the road, but you're really going to see how you're in a much better place in the direction that you're going to, or in the direction that you're in right now, than where you were in the past. We also have the white rabbit here. I just get, collective, get curious about life again. Get curious about yourself. Get curious about life. Get curious about other people. Like, you're going to be getting a lot of inspiration and ideas, and there's something about you cashing in on those ideas. Cash in on those ideas, okay? Your ancestors, your spirit guides are over there like, cash in on that shit, okay? We have spark of curiosity. We have spiritual awakening. Yeah, it's time. Tick tock, it's time. Heed the call. We have inner knowing. Interesting. We have dark to light. It says it right there. Dark to light. Collective, you could have been in the dark. There's something about balancing out dark and light within you. Within you. You have it within you. Some of you have either very self-destructive ways or self-sabotage. Like, there's something about that, and it's self. You do it to yourself. There's something about you that you sabotage great things for yourself, or you have in the past. And there's something about you rewriting that story for yourself. You're no longer going to be doing that. You're seeing things in a very different light. And I just get, collective, it's like, yeah, you're waking up. You're waking up. You're waking up. For some of you, I know this is so cliche, but the number 7, that could be your lucky number. That could be your sign of, hey, pay attention. Wake the fuck up. Anything else from this deck? Anything else? Wow, collective. Yeah. In sync, working together. Gung-ho, partnership, team effort. Yeah, there's someone that you're going to be in such, like, I love it too. We have symphony here too, like the way that you work together. Yeah, Like I said, you're totally different, but when you come together, you make a great team. You work together. You work well together. Yeah, wow. Collective, we have cross here. We have sacrifice, release, let go. Yeah, you have to release. And again, heed the call. There's something about you releasing the past and letting it go so that you can be free to move on to better. Move on to a greater purpose, a greater good. Yeah. I get to, collective, you put others first a lot. You do. You're either people pleasing or you put others first, very much so. That is the type of heart that you have. And I'm not saying to change your heart, but I also am going to be here to let you know, like, give yourself a chance. Please give yourself a chance. You could have an air sign coming in. We did have the King of Swords that came out earlier. Air signs are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I mean, all the signs came out. Water, fire, air, earth. I pointed out quick-witted, sarcastic, abrupt, critical, calculated. Yeah. You could have someone around you that is just like, I get sapiosexual. You get very attracted to a person's mind, how they think, how they feel, how they respond. There's something about that that's going to be very attractive to you for this new person. Or maybe this person has you feel things that you maybe don't want to tap into. Or maybe it's just different. The way that they think is different. But it draws you in. It's exciting. The way I was just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Not union coming out. Not motherfucking union. I mean, what are we here for? Jeez. Ugh, I can't. Bottom of the deck, death. Yeah. This is a rebirth. This is a transformation for you, collective. It's time for you to release the past. Wow. You are so guarded and defensive. You are so... they just put a Bruno Mars song stuck in my head. You make me feel like I've been locked out of heaven for too long. You're so guarded. For some of you are guarded to let a divine feminine come in. For some of you, you are the divine feminine that's very guarded and defensive to a union coming in. And that's where it's kind of like this transformation needs to come in. Anything else from this deck? Anything else? Yeah. Grateful. Oh my gosh. When this person comes in, you're going to be so grateful. Collective, I can't. We're going to say it. I was so fucking excited. Oh, not the masculine coming out. Oh my God. Not the two coming out. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so sweet. I feel like you guys are almost just like orbiting around each other. Like you guys are very, very close by because homegirl's over here at the beach. Dude is in the water. Like you guys could see each other. You guys could be around each other. I just get you guys could see the same sunrises and sunsets. There's something about that. Maybe you guys really like watching that together, but either way, guys, either way, I'm over here so fucking hype and excited. New love and blooming season. Like, hi, baby. Hi, little kitty. Not him coming up to me to try to get some attention. Hi, little baby. Where'd you go? Oh my goodness. Wow, guys. New love and blooming season. Yeah, you're guarded as fuck because that's been throughout this damn reading. Someone's here. Maybe both of you are very guarded. Both of you very guarded, but there's a union that's coming in. New love. You know what I hear in my head right now? I'm gonna tell you because I know you can't. At weddings, when people are like, because I'm just hearing it right now, I hear it when people are tapping on the glasses with their forks and spoons for the couple to kiss. That's what I hear. Oh my God. Nada's getting receive at the bottom of the fucking deck. That's what I hear, guys. That's what I hear. It's like, yeah, I just hear that. Like at a wedding, when people are tapping on the glasses for the couple to kiss, and then they're cheering and they're celebrating. That's what I get. This is a welcome union. This is something that family would be embracing. People would be happy. People would be celebrating. And I also get a lot of like, just feeling very grateful that this worked out, that this new love came in, right? Because some of you have been waiting for a very long time. Some of you, yeah, you've put yourself under lock and key. You've definitely been putting yourself under lock and key in regards to love. I also feel like rightfully so. If you need that time to heal, if you need that time to really like observe other people and just see what other people are about, right? Motherfucker. Some of you are so fucking lucky right now. Oh my God, soulmate. Okay, you know what? I'm done. I'm done because I'm over here just like, you're gonna be listening to love songs. I hear a record playing. I hear oldies. You guys could love listening to oldies. You guys could, the amount of love songs that are about to be played right now, I just get that. It's just like such a romantic vibe. It's like, they put the, turn the lights down low. I just get some of you are dimming the lights, putting on candles, like just setting the vibe, just enjoying each other's company. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Some of you could be like homebodies. I don't know. Some of you could be very much like, I don't know, old school romantics. Like that's just what I'm getting. You don't just give your heart away to anybody, collective. You don't. And that's why you've been under lock and key. Oh my goodness, the way the passion's gonna be overflowing. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot. Hope you can handle the heat. Yes, sudden change. Oh my gosh, I hope you can see that. Sudden change. Collective, this is coming in for you. This is, can we get some timing on this, right? Like this is coming in for you. I do. Maybe some of you feel like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Oh my gosh. Wow. We have a rainbow here with a miracle, God's promise, good luck yet again. We have magician here. And it's so funny too, because I don't get the trickster, illusion, deception thing. I get, you manifested this. You manifested this. The fact that the red rose came out, guys, love, passion, romance, you manifested this kind of love. Maybe some of you are back and forth on like, is this real? Is this too good to be true? Like, is this, what is this kind of love coming in your way? Yeah. Guys, you're bringing it in. You're bringing it in. I hope you receive. Like, damn, you're worthy of this. Remember that. Sending you lots of love, guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.